voltando aqui.
The name Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Maledicción. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
So, when the soldiers left, you took back the house?
Yes. A few years later I returned and cleaned the place up. It broke my heart. I locked the library. I could not bear to touch Ganon's papers.
Beleza, já sei onde tá. Ih, rapaz, tem que botar
Can
aqui,
I
ó.
have a look at the library?
No. I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
I lost the...
You
That e- I drank. The cellars were well... It was a... That... I have...
Alright. Acho que
I
agora
needed to
acabou.
find.
Vamos aqui. Ah, alguém botou um rosto de uma pessoa aleatória. Ah, mas deve ser descendente dele, então tá certo. Vamos aqui no
The
carrilhão,
wind
tá
chime
aqui,
looked
Pipo.
like it was made from old cans.
Mais negócio. Tá aqui?
The
Eita.
fountain had dried up. Just some old track. Just some old track.
Eu dou 2 cliques só pra ir mais rápido, então.
A pile looked like the
Beleza. Então eu acho que vamos ter que olhar aqui mesmo o negócio.
In amongst the rubbish on the car floor was an old brandy bottle. I picked up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon's. The library will forever be a shrine. No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe place. Once I've eaten, I have just what I need and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't stop thinking of you. Ramon was quite the budding poet. Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me. Nice. Hey, I was reading that.
Bem, eu acredito que ela precisava saber disso, então vamos voltar lá naquela lata, porque tá na lata.
Have you no respect for great art? Pretty indigestible, huh?
O engraçado é que a menina sumiu, entendeu? Para Fontaine. Não é para Fontaine.
Just some old trash.
Ali dentro, verifique até.
The fountain had dried up long ago. The fountain had dried up long ago. Just some old trash. But the sound was pretty. Just some old Just some old trash. But the
Será que é aí mesmo, velho? Agora bater uma dúvida aqui, hein, pessoal. Vamos entrar aqui de novo pra ver se eu acho uma coisa de sardinha.
The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans.
Ah,
I guess
tá.
that's where he got all the cans for the wind chime from. In amongst the rubbish on the car floor,
Ah,
an
tá.
old pair of
Eu tinha que ver isso daqui, ó, pessoal. Tem que ver o negocinho da sardinha. Chaves das sardinhas. Que tá tudo errado. Agora foi, ó. Carrilhão de vento? Você é chamado de carrilhão? É. Carrilhão é, pelo que eu sei, aquele negócio de vidro que tem. Que faz. Quando eles batem, tem vento.
one old sardine can was bulging slightly. I fished around. There was something in it. And there it was, the key to the library.
Alright, Nico. Vamos entrar na porta. Eu não abro, não. Você vai na madrugada. Essa coceira bem longe do meu colchão. Titiri, macri. Eu vou falar com
Ramon
ninguém.
had
Tô nem
been
aí.
true to his word. This place was like a shrine. An empty frame. When they left,
Tronco. Tem que trocar isso daqui, baú.
the trunk contained someone's personal possessions. At a guess, Genan's. I wondered what secrets they might hold. The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. Georges would be so jealous.
So, what is this place, senor?
It is my family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story. It depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars, and their escape from the hilltop fortress of Montsegur with the Tabula Veritatis, from under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
The Cathars were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc.
Eita, deu uma lagada, pessoal. Foi mal.
They preach that men and
Ah,
women
esse é um
are
vídeo.
equal, that God is within you, and that the church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his church of corruption. He condemned them as
babado.
heretics. When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King of France
Uhum.
and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here at Montsegur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics, but a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more.
É, pessoal, parece que tem um erro aqui. Tá tendo esse erro de vídeo atrasado, não sei porquê. Mas então eu vou pular pra...
Sadly, it was not the end of their
Que eu deveria
trials.
mostrar ali, né?
The
Entendeu? Tá
Spanish
tendo esse problema, eu não sei o que é.
Inquisition saw to that.
Talvez seja no mínimo cada
Nevertheless, for
coisa que eu botei em
generations,
português.
my ancestors
Eu vou
continued to
tentar
guard the
rebaixar de
secret
novo,
of the
mas
tabula.
o jogo tá traduzido de boa. O único problema são isso. Alguns vídeos vão ficar muito lentos, entendeu? Então, se o seu também ficar, desculpe, é algum tipo de erro, entendeu? E não sei como resolver. E também não vou tentar pesquisar, né?
The painting brought us up here.
Porque o jogo pelo menos tá
We
traduzido,
need
né?
to find out why.
É só pegar aqui, ó, pessoal. Boto.
Nothing
Oh.
happened.
Ah, espera. Eu tenho um isqueiro aqui pra ligar.
Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions.
Eu tô tentando já pular os negócios, né, pessoal? Porque demora demais. Sai da frente aí, velho.
Light shone through the glass of the medallion, causing dappled red light to fall on the fresco. It meant something, but I didn't know what.
Entendi.
It was a candelabrum holding a single candle. The candle was lit. It was a large marble statue of a young man holding some sort of colored glass lens. These statues...
What of them?
They're just like the figures in the painting. And on the fireplace.
Indeed, they are the two pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony. And the bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Hillel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light, Luxfere, Lucifer.
Lucifer? So you guys are devil worshippers?
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and ambition, driving humans to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism. Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if one were to rule without the other?
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent. Mere pawns of a controlling power.
And what if Lucifer ruled without Jehovah?
Ambition and desire would be transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth and power. Society would descend into chaos, disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
Ok, vamos ver se dá pra mexer. Ah, dá pra mexer. Oh, crap.
I removed the small leather cover to reveal a crude crystal lens. Colored light streamed through and shone onto the fresco.
Bem, as cores que eu tenho que deixar é uma verde.
The color changed from yellow to green.
Eu acho que essa daqui é verde. Tem que ser nessa. É. E a do outro tem que ser azul.
The color changed from yellow to green. The color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue.
Aí, ó. Eita, que som da peste, velho. Agora é só botar no calendário. Eita. Esse negócio aqui é faz uma rota.
Amazing.
Ou faz uma rota mesmo pra lá.
Showing the path of the bonzom.
The what?
The sacred trail my ancestors took across the Pyrenees, carrying the Tabula Veritatis from Montsegur
Tabula
across the
Veritatis
mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer. But its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
But how does it bring us closer to the tabula?
It tells us the route the Tabula took 800 years ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
You're right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
Okay, we found the route of the Bonzom Trail. How does it help us?
It must somehow relate to the painting.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
I'm fine. Don't fuss.
You got me out here to look after you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
Georges, I'm glad you're safe. What did you find?
There's a secret chapel above the fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshipping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
Ok, eu acho que agora... Ah, tá. Não, 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 não.
Have you brought the painting?
É porque eu não me lembro o nome da família, mas a gente tem aqui. Mas tem que ver aqueles... Os brasão. Oh. Aqui, ó. Tem que ver
It was a
esse
shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The coat of arms was exactly the same as the one depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting. I promised to take care of it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I should stay with you, Papa.
Don't worry about me. La Maledizio is more important.
Eu acho que os caras chegam aí. A gente tem que dar o furo
Have you brought the
aqui.
painting?
Não.
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out what Genon was up to.
The Gainan who tried to buy the painting from Medovsky?
No, Genon who led the fascists here during the Civil War. Genon who then spent months here searching for something. And who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Gainan who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
It seems likely that they were related.
Maybe. So, what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this. It's Genon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what exactly?
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Genan thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Genan started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues.
Ok, agora vamos aqui no... Epa, já deu tempo, então no próximo vídeo a gente continua. Fui! Eu tô me esquecendo do tempo e jogando de boa, né? Fui!